Hey guys, I'm Emily. I'm also going to tell a few jokes. Great jokes, great hair. I never would have had the nerve to do this in high school, so major props. Okay, so I'll get right to it. My name, as Patsy mentioned, is Emily. My last name is Brown, so that's Emily Brown. Pretty generic name. Some have said that it sounds like I'm in witness protection. I am not in witness protection. The upside of having a name like Emily is that no one ever mispronounces it. The downside, which isn't so bad as far as downsides go, is that I have dated 3 dudes who all have a sister named Emily. Not terrible, but also not nothing. It's like, are we all in witness protection? They tell you you're not supposed to ask, so I don't, but like, makes you wonder. I don't always like dating dudes. I think sometimes they feel more licensed to be controlling. Like one time I was dating this guy and he was like, you shouldn't shoplift. And I was like, you're not my dad, which is dumb and immature because my dad can't tell me not to shoplift either. So what is it about bad weather that makes people think they can tell you what to do? People are like, keep dry out there, be careful on the roads, keep cool. Didn't realize that it being hurricane season made you the boss of me. So here, real quick, here's my life story. I was born in New York, Great Neck, New York. Shout out to Long Island. Then at the age of 2 was moved to Connecticut, which is where I grew up. When I was a kid, I asked my mom if I could say that I was from New York, since technically I was born there. My mom, who actually is from New York, gives me this look and says, you are definitely from Connecticut. Anyone else have a mom who throws shade on them constantly? No, my mom and I are actually pretty close. You know that you're close with someone when they can say something and you know what they really mean and it's completely unrelated to the words in the sentence they just said. So for example, if my mom wants to tell me that she thinks that I should date a particular guy, she'll look at the guy, look at me, and go, he's tall. So I'd like to point out here that I've never told my mother that I want to only date men who are taller than me. I am what science has termed bisexual sapiens. That's a Latin joke, and I apologize. No, I am bisexual, though. If your reaction to me telling you that I'm bisexual is something like, that's kind of personal to tell a group full of strangers, I would point out that I've told you my name, birthplace, my dating history, that I shoplift, and that I'm in witness protection. So yeah, maybe I have boundaries issues. If your reaction to me telling you that I'm bisexual is something like, how exotic, I've never met a bisexual person before, I would tell you that you probably have, you just didn't realize it. The thing about being bisexual is that queer women hate being stereotyped, but heavily rely on stereotypes to identify each other in the wild. So for the straight people, or as I like to call y'all, straight for now people, the frustration is that you can't ask the question that you want to ask, which is, are you into dating someone with my variety of private parts? You have to ask them these tangential questions. So imagine that instead of liking women, all queer women had a rock in their shoe. So you can't just go up and say, hey, do you have a rock in your shoe? You have to ask other questions like, you go outside much? Walk around? Oh yeah? What kind of terrain are we talking about here? Sorry, did you say gravel driveway? Okay, if your reaction to me telling you that I'm bisexual is, it must be exciting to be into, like anyone, I would say that it's more like I just get nervous and sweaty around, like anyone. Which brings me back to the only dating guys who are taller than me thing. It seems to me that it'd be pretty arbitrary to not date you if you're not 71.5 inches tall based on I don't care what you're packing in your pants. Hey girl, I'm Jonathan. Oh, hey Jonathan, how tall are you? I'm 5'11". That's great, come on down. Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm 5'4" and a full-on woman. That's great, Catherine, weird voice, but come on down. Hi, I'm Kyle. 5'9". Get out! Oh. Kyle. More like bile. Oh. Oh, okay, and finally, oh, sorry. I skipped one, it's okay. Finally, if your reaction to me telling you that I'm bisexual is something like, that's cool, me too, I would say, that's great, come talk to me after the show, because I'm already nervous and sweaty. Thank you guys for listening.